Today I'm bringing you guys a Valentine's Day look using the one and only Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced, and I'm only going to be using this specific palette throughout the entire video. I'm not going to dig into any other palettes, just this one specifically. I really thought this was a perfect palette to create a Valentine's Day look. You can always go very simple or very dramatic. You guys can either go very simple or do the look I did, which is in the middle. It's not too dramatic, it's not, obviously it's not too much, and it's not too simple. In this video, I also used this ColourPop lippy stick in She Bad, and I am in love with this lippy stick. If you guys are interested in learning how to recreate this look, then keep on watching. The first thing I'm going to do is prime my eyes with my Instant Age Rewind Concealer in Light Pale. So the first eyeshadow we're going to take is White Peach with this Morphe flat brush. And we're going to go ahead and highlight our brow with that. Now we're going to take Peaches and Cream and apply this all over our lid. So the first eyeshadow we're going to use on our crease is Candied Peach, which is this really pretty peach eyeshadow right here, and it is shimmery. A lot of people might say like you can apply a shimmery eyeshadow on your crease, and I know that, but this one has very little shimmer. You can barely tell, so that's why I like using it as my transition shade. And start from right here and bring it up and just literally put it all over your crease. So now we're going to go with Summer Yum, which is this really pretty brown right here. So we're just going to get the same brush, which is the M518. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier. But we're just going to pack this on in the corner. And we're not going to blend it out yet. We're just going to pack it on. So to blend it out, we're going to go in with my M433 brush. And now we're just going to blend this out, just like so. You see how easy that was to blend out? Like, these eyeshadows are amazing. I really suggest everybody to buy this palette. It's beautiful. You can use it on everyday basis. You can make a dramatic look. You can make a simple look. Any look you want. In a previous video, I did use this brush. It's the M222. I'm going to use this brush to pack on Delectable. I'm just going to pack it on right here. And it's like literally the very outer corner, almost on top of Summer Yum, but we're still gonna let that color peek through. So we're not trying to cover it up completely. And we're gonna go back in with our Morphe M433 and just blend this out. Now, one more time, go back in with Delectable. So now, sort of to cut our crease, but not really. This is not a very clean cut crease. It's more like a simple cut crease, not that harsh. And we're gonna go back in with this concealer and with this Morphe brush. It doesn't have a name. It just looks like this. We're just gonna apply it where we wanna apply the next eyeshadow. We're going to take this eyeshadow called Luscious with the Morphe M124, and we're just going to apply that on top of our concealer. This eyeshadow is so pretty. I literally use this every day. I find a way to use it. If it's not on my eyelid, it's on my inner corner. So I just love it. And I thought it would be great to use it today. So now that we finished that eyeshadow, we're going to start applying our eyeliner, and today I'm going to be using the Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. Ooh, I didn't even know it was waterproof. And I've had this for so long. This eyeliner is just a felt tip, which is very easy to use. I'm going to take this Morphe brush. It's a very small brush. It doesn't have a name, but I'm just going to go ahead and pack that eyeshadow where I want it. And now you guys see how my eyeliner is kind of like a guide. Now we're going to take the Morphe M431, get some of that Delectable on the tip of the brush and blend it all out. So now I'm going to take my Urban Decay Full Spectrum brush, and this brush actually came with the Full Spectrum palette. Just blend in all those eyeshadows. Then I'm going to take the other side of this brush. I'm going to go back in with Candid Peach and really reapply it on the inner corner. I really like this eyeshadow to stand out because it's so pretty. So I just reapply it right here and then I bring it out and blend it all in. Now with the same tip of this brush, I'm going to go back in with Summer Yum. I'm going to be using Charmed, I'm sure, on the outer corner just to smoke it out a little bit more. And I'm going to go back in with my eyeliner because the eyeshadows kind of made it look grayish. The primers I'm going to use on my face today are the Porefessional by Benefit and the NYX Color Correcting Liquid Primer. So first I'm going to go in with my Benefit primer, apply some on my nose and on my cheeks. So now I'm going to go in with my Morphe S3 brush, and it's just like a foundation brush. I'm going to be taking about this much and just spreading it all over my face. So moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using both of these foundations only because this one, if I apply it alone, it's too orangey for me, and if I apply this one, it just kind of balances it out. I don't want a full matte look, but I don't want a super dewy look, so that is why I mix both of these. Now I'm going to go in with my Morphe M439 brush, my favorite foundation brush. Okay, so now that we have evenly applied that all over our face, I'm going to go back in with my Beauty Blender. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in my Beauty Blender and just blend this all out. To set my concealer, I'm going to go in with my RCMA No Color Powder. Another thing I really changed about my face routine is I no longer bake. I just really set it. I'm not setting it right now. I'm just taking away the creases, so I don't set it with creases. But I just really set the RCMA powder into my skin. I don't let it sit there anymore. So I just pat it in until it's gone and it has set my face. I first go in with my under eyes and then my smile lines because those are the parts of my face that crease up the most and the fastest. So I really want to set those first before anything else. I do put the powder all over my nose, not only where I apply concealer, but just everywhere because my nose does get pretty oily if I don't do this. And I remember in like a last video, someone commented like, why do you bake every day? Like, doesn't that dry out your skin? It really all depends on your skin type. If you are dry, then obviously this is gonna only make your skin drier, but my face isn't dry. It's actually combination skin and it leans more towards the oily side, so I can actually bake every day without a problem, without it drying out my skin. I'm just gonna set where I'm applying bronzer at, so my foundation doesn't move around and so my bronzer doesn't look muddy. So this is a new product that I got. It's the Butter Bronzer. I've been loving it. I got this in January and I was using my Hoola bronzer before that, but this looks just so much more natural, especially with my skin color right now. To apply that bronzer, I'm going to be using the Dew Color brush. With this bronzer, you do have to build it up. It's very light. And sorry, I forgot to mention, but I did get mine in light bronzer. There's also a darker bronzer than this one. Let me just show you guys. It looks like this. It's very light, so it won't make your face look muddy at all. But you do have to build it up, which I'm fine with that. I'd rather have to build something up than put too much on. We're not done with the bronzer. We're gonna bronze our entire face now, but this time I'm gonna be using the Morphe M105. I'm gonna keep going in with that Physicians Formula bronzer, and I'm gonna be bronzing up my forehead. I also like applying some on my cheek, on my chin and down here. Now to contour my nose with that same bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics 129 brush. And the reason why I chose this brush and I changed it up from my other one is just because it's much wider. So I don't really have to worry about blending that much, it just does it for me. So I really like that. Now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe blush palette. It's the 9N palette. I really love these brushes. I think I've mentioned them before. They're so pretty. So for this look, I do want to stay on the peachy side because we just have to stay in that theme, okay? So I'm gonna go in with this really peach blush right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply it on the apples of our cheeks. Now we're just gonna go ahead and blend that out. We're gonna go back in with the same palette because I'm only using this palette for this video, and we're gonna smoke out our bottom lash line. So I'm taking this Urban Decay double-ended brush and I'm gonna go in with Summer Yum first, which is this one right here. Now we're gonna go in with Delectable and apply to the outer corner. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in Nectar and apply that one in my inner corner. I'm gonna go in with my Cargo eyeliner, and it's just in black. You can use any black eyeliner. We're gonna line our bottom lash line. So now we're gonna go in with mascara. For our top lashes, we're gonna be using the Last Sensational by Maybelline mascara in Blackest Black. And for our bottom lashes, we're going to be using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. This is so much easier to apply on my bottom lashes just because they're not that long, and I feel like every time I use this one on my bottom lashes, it just gets too messy. We're just going to do one coat because we are going to be applying lashes. Of course, you guys don't have to apply lashes, whatever you guys feel comfortable in. If you guys ever get mascara on your eyeshadow, just let it dry and scratch it off with a spoolie. So now that we're done with the eyes, I'm going to let them dry for a bit because I don't want my mascara to ruin. So now that my mascara has dried, I'm going to go ahead and spray some of my Urban Decay Setting Spray. Oh my gosh. I hate myself. So I sort of fixed my under eyes. They don't look as good as they used to look, but now to highlight my face, I'm going to be using the Tartelette Pro Glow. I'm going to be using Lit and Stunner. So my camera didn't get this part. I guess I wasn't recording, but I did apply Stunner over my Lit highlight. And now on my nose, I'm applying Lit again. And then just a little bit right here. Now we're going to take this little Morphe M124 brush and grab Lit and highlight our brow bone. So now I'm going to go ahead and apply these Kiss Lashes in 11. I'll show you guys how they look right now. This is actually the value pack. You can get these at Walmart. I think that's where I got them. And they look a lot like the Ardell Demi Wispies, but they're cheaper. So that's why I got them. I'm going to be applying these off camera and I'll be right back. I'm going to finish this look by applying my lipstick, and this is a NYX lip liner in Natural. So now that I've lined my lips with this NYX lip liner, I'm going to go in with my ColourPop Lippy Stick in She Bad. This is a color that it shows on the lippy stick. And this is the color of it. It's a really pretty nude. It actually looks really pretty with this lip liner under it. If I apply it by itself, it kind of just blends in with my skin and doesn't look that pretty. And this is the color that it turns out to be. I think it looks really pretty and it just goes along with the eyeshadow. So this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys are able to recreate it. Like I said, if this is too much for you guys can go ahead and not add in the purple eyeshadow or the brown one. You guys can just go in with the Summer Yum and the Candied Peach and apply the shimmery eyeshadow. You guys really don't have to do those extra steps that I did. Also, like applying eyelashes, it's not very necessary. So like I said, you guys can make this look very simple or have it exactly like me and be more on the dramatic side. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully I can get a ring light soon. That's really my only reason why I don't film as much. I don't really get good lighting right now because of the weather that's currently occurring. There's a lot of rain, overcast weather, and when I film on those days, the lighting just looks really bad. You can't really see the eyeshadow, you can't really see how vibrant it really looks. So I don't like filming on those days, but I'm going to start investing in a ring light because it's very needed as a YouTuber. It's very, very needed. So hopefully once I get that, I'll be filming a lot more because I can also film at night. Like I always do, I'm going to be listing all of the products I use in this video in my description box below. And also if you guys are wondering, I got this dress. It's a dress, but I don't want to stand up. From Forever 21. It's very loose. And I also got this choker from Forever 21. I bought this one online. You guys should check online if you guys are interested in buying it. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this Valentine's Day look. I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Bye. Woo! That's a wrap.